Yeah, it's really an awesome mark. It really shows the amount of work we've put in for the past 4 years and really just how dominant our team's been for the last 4 years. So to be able to win 4 in a row with, all my friends and all my guys, it's really awesome.
Okay. Now, especially for you as a senior, this must have been especially satisfying, being able to go out on top as
Definitely.
well.
Yeah, you want to always end on a good mark, especially with it being the last high school tournament ever. So be able to come out on top with it being the last one is really special.
Okay. All right, and then just talk about the tournament itself. I know you guys, got off obviously, to a good start and just seemed to kind of carry it over into day two. What was just the tournament like, kind of from your perspective?
Yeah, I think we've just we all played really well. We all, even the back half really stepped up and played well, and the front half, carried their own weight when it came up to the lineup. So I think it really was just an all-around good team win that really, cemented this season together at the end.
Okay. Was there any moment where you feel like things really kind of fell in your favor, or was there any kind of tense moments, especially? Or
I think I really didn't know where we stood at all. I knew we were 2 up going into the last day, and then during that last day, I thought it was pretty close. So it felt pretty tense the whole day, very pressure packed. But was glad when we got off the 18th green to know that we had a solid lead and we're going to win.
Okay. All right, so you didn't know you had kind of that lead that kind of ballooned, I guess, there at the end, then,
No,
did you?
I did not.
Okay. So what kind of, maybe mentality do you kind of go with in that second day, knowing you're kind of up 2, but it's, obviously a tight race?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of the same mentality that we've had all year. Just, don't take your foot off the pedal and just keep going and trying to just build that lead up even more and more and not even close so that it's really not as pressure packed as it needed to be. So I think just make a lot of birdies and just attack the golf course.
We've been working for this for the past 4 years. I mean, winning it every year is it comes with, I guess it's expected out of all of us from the school, but it's still special to us to win it, and I'm just glad we got it done our senior year.
Okay. All right, does this one, feel any different than any other ones, or what kind of makes this one, special, I guess?
This one's bittersweet because it's the last one, and I know that next year we're all going to be our separate ways at different colleges. We won't be all playing for the same teams, but it was still nice to get the job done this year.
Okay. And what was just kind of your reaction there on 18th hole when you guys find out obviously you won it, for the 4th straight time?
Right. I mean, it was a sigh of relief because we knew that we were kind of in the lead and we were playing well, but you never know in golf. Anything can happen. Some people can play good at the end of the stretch, and some people can play bad. So once I figured out we won, it was a sigh of relief that we got the job done.
Okay. All right, and what did you kind of see out of the team, just kind of both days, just what was just kind of mentality going in, especially that second day where you had the 2-shot lead and obviously it was a tight race?
Right, so our 5 guy, Drew Andrews, really stepped up this tournament and really carried his weight very well. He shot 70, even par of the first round, and that was really useful for us. And I feel like our team, as a team, played well. Like Jay said, nobody really slacked off. Everybody kind of played their good golf, and everybody did what they needed to do for us to win this.
Well, this is my first year as the head coach with Coach Hawk leaving, so I just knew I had to just put the team in the right spot, and I knew they would do great things. And I was glad they went out and played well for the seniors, like these 2 guys, and got the job done for us.
Okay. Coming into a situation like this, what's just kind of the biggest thing you try to do or try not to do for these guys who have obviously kind of been here before? So.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they've been here before. You just got to get them to the golf course, and they'll go out and play well. Make sure they keep their heads on straight and just getting the job done. I'm glad we were able to do that, and I'm excited for next year with the kids we have coming back, and excited to see what these kids do when they go off to college.
Okay. All right, and just kind of how did you see just sort of the tournament unfold? Obviously, you guys got off to a pretty good start. I mean, that obviously had to be good to see that first day, especially.
It was, I was definitely nervous going into it. Once we got on the course and got to playing, I got to feeling a lot better and watching these guys play because they were playing great. After the front 9, we were doing well. I think we were even par through the front 9 as a team, which is really good. And we were able to finish off and take the 2-stroke lead going into the last day, which was really nice.
Okay. And then obviously at the last day, you never know what the other teams are doing. So what was just kind of your approach, and what did you kind of have your team, just sort of take things kind of one hole at a time, basically?
Taking one hole at a time. We kind of just wanted to get all of our front 9 scores in, and I think after the front 9, we were winning by 7 or 8 shots, and I just knew our guys just had to come in and grind at the end of that back 9. And as a coach, you kind of know where the team stands. I like to just let them focus on playing golf, and we kind of worry about where the scores stand. And as we were getting to the 18th hole, I kind of knew we had a pretty solid lead, and we just kind of had to finish out with some some good holes to get the win, and we did.
All right, kind of when you have that lead, there. I mean, what's the biggest thing on that back nine? Where is just kind of keep that same approach, basically.
Yeah, we just won a lot of good pars. Good pars really helped us win the tournament. There's some holes coming in where you can get birdies, and I believe we did. Hole 16 is one hole that a lot of kids got birdies coming in, and just finishing 17 and 18 off with pars is what we really wanted.
Okay. All right, and obviously once you were able to kind of get that, sort of trophy, what was just kind of the reaction, from you, especially experiencing it for the first time, basically. So
it was awesome. I mean, I was there last year as an assistant coach, but this year as the head coach, it was really nice, and I was glad that Coach Hawk was able to be there for us and watch these kids finish off a win. And Paul Woodbury was also there. He's put a lot in time for these guys, and I'm glad the whole team was there as well. Everybody from 7th grade up to 12th was there to watch these guys win. So I was really just happy for the whole team.